Yo, 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 what up, what up? Wait, where's my music, Sims? Oh, you guys can hear it. Oh, it's playing out. Okay, I'm not hearing my headphones. Huh? You guys hear it, right?
We hear it.
It's playing in my, it's playing outside of my computer, so you guys can't. Anyways, yo, 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 what up, what up? Good morning, GM. What day is it? Friday. It's August already, or is it August, or is it August? I don't know which one it is. Is August, August? August 2nd, 2024. Look at that, another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-hosts in the house, Tyler, Mando. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing great, man.
Vibing. Still in London?
Oh yeah.
Still in London?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, busy bee, huh? We're seeing there's a lot of stuff brewing over there at Reg Guy. I'm seeing a lot of posts. You know, this morning the first thing Danny shows me, he's following you guys close. He's like, yo, did you see this Reg Brand's announcement? Like, what? Shows me the tweet, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Drank points, more points, but those are great points. I love those points, baby. Give me all the points, Mando. Tyler, how you doing today?
I'm good. Trying not to look at the stock board here this morning. Those aren't looking too great, but crypto so far holding up okay against stocks. So we'll see.
Just really quickly, boys. It looks like we've got no sound on thingy. The boys aren't coming through. It's just you, Farouk, on space.
On the space? We're not going through? It was working 2 seconds ago. I've got the right. No, I'm connected. Are you guys not hearing me on space?
We hear you, but I don't hear the other lads.
You want me to fire it up?
Yeah, I mean, I have the right setup. Do you want to try? One second, y'all. This is weird.
All right, now I'm open.
Okay, you're okay. Perfect. Do you guys? Can I get some thumbs up if you guys can hear us, please, in the audience? Maybe see if you hear Tyler and Mando as well.
Check.
Check.
It's good.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Well, you know what? Let's run it back, baby. Well, anyways, yeah. So what we're talking about? Well, you know what? Let's just get into the market because I think that's what people want to hear about the most now. Mando, what happened yesterday? Why did we go to zero?
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
Yeah, not a great day. It felt like yesterday. We continued the move lower. I think Solana hit a low of about 159, maybe 158 on that move lower. Bitcoin hit just below 62K, just above 62K, and ETH was hanging out just above 3,000. So big move lower. I think it's been a continuation of what we've been saying for the last few days. Higher chances of Kamala now winning. She's ahead in some of the prediction markets, which has got people just more uncertain. Obviously, her crypto policy is more unknown, but probably not as bullish as Trump's for the space. Then you had the Fed coming in and cutting rates, and there's been kind of a mixed bag now because you had some employment data that came out today, which basically showed a slowdown in the employment figures. So there's an indication they may have left it a little bit too late. Like we've been saying for a while that, you know, Fed rates are very, very high compared to inflation, which is materially low. In fact, inflation is relatively close to the Fed's long-time target. So the idea that they're so high, you know, it leaves room potentially for, hurting the economy quite a lot if employment was to slow down. We've seen that slow down today, and people are freaking out a little bit. So the Nasdaq is entering what you would call a correction. So it's looking like it's down 10% from its local high. You'd call that a correction. A lot of big tech is down a lot in that period as well. So it hasn't been a good period for stocks, as Tyler says. But crypto felt like it was already getting a bit of a beating because of the Trump stuff. There was some geopolitical stuff, which weirdly we talked about yesterday, has been affecting crypto more than other markets. And yeah, I just didn't really feel like a strong sentiment in terms of meme coins or any of the other things that have had strong narratives, which have propelled people into crypto. So just had a weak few days. I think a lot of people were very aggressively positioned into the Trump speech on the weekend. You can see that from the positioning on the futures data. And I think you're seeing a bit of an unwind of that as well in terms of positive positioning. I don't know. It feels as though macro is definitely having a bit of a wobble here. I do think that the higher chances of Kamala getting in is probably bearish for everything that isn't Bitcoin. And I think my guess now is we could see Bitcoin dominance go to 60% before the election. It's at 57 now. If you zoom out on that chart, that thing has just been up only for 3 years or so. I don't think it's gonna be that bearish in any scenario for Bitcoin, but I do think not having regulation around RWAs and not being able to do like a Solana ETF, for example, would be pretty bearish for, well, not bearish, but definitely wouldn't be as positive for ETH and Sol. So that's why I think I'm not overly bearish, but I do think that Bitcoin dominance is heading higher.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like we're still ranging in the same area we keep talking about. Literally, right? We talked about it yesterday, right? No, it was Wednesday. No, it wasn't Wednesday. And we're like, hey, we're probably gonna go a little lower before going higher, but maybe sideways. But anyway, so it looks like Bitcoin's back up at 64.5. Did we touch 60? Yeah, we kind of went above the 65.5 early today. ETH is on change, like 31.20. Like we haven't really, we've been looking at that for a minute. And Solana at 162. Listen, yesterday when it all dumped all of a sudden, I was like, what the hell? What happened? And then I found out it's because of my people. So I'm really sorry. The Iranian government needs to chill a little bit. I don't know what to do about it. These MFers just are trying to get in our way. So I forgot which chat and who it was. I was like, guys, where are we dumping? And someone was like, your people. I was like, shit. I forgot who it was.
I think Obi said it. I mean, that's in the background.
Was it Obi? Okay.
That's in the background. There's a lot of reports that there's going to be a strike. But I don't know. I don't think that would be that horrific. As in, like, for markets is what I'm talking about. We've kind of seen ongoing tension in that area for a while. For me, this feels more more about economics. People are scared that the Fed has left it too late. They might have to force through like a double cut or something like that. We spoke about that yesterday, Tyler. I do think the chances of 2 cuts, but potentially 1 cut being 50 bips rather than 25 bips has gone up quite a lot. The Nasdaq is down 3.5% today, and it was down 2.5% yesterday.
Wow.
So it's this is, and the Nikkei, the Japanese stocks were down 6% today. You don't normally see that. So your big global stock rout just on the back of, I think there's some trepidation, when you start cutting rates, does it imply that the economy is weak? There was this idea that we were getting like a soft landing, so it was going to be okay. Mm-hmm. But the moment that you start to see some indication that this could be a bit harder than a soft landing, people start to freak out.
Yeah, I guess that's what's throwing me off a little bit so much about like all the freak out here. Is like we've been talking and anticipating about these rate cuts for so long, which we've been talking about being bullish, and Powell's come out and said like the primary data points that have to come into place are inflation and unemployment, and now it's happening, and now like everyone put bearish. So I guess I don't understand like conceptually, like how do the concepts here change? I guess
normally in a rate cut environment, like generally in a rate cut environment, you do the stock market does rally, but they're often tied to recessions. So you get this like dip, and then suddenly you get this rebound on the back of rate cuts. This has been one of the few soft landings potentially ever after a hiking period. And the idea is that they've left these rates very, very high. If you go to like Trueflation, for example, which is another way to look at inflation, inflation's below 2% in the US right now. It may not be for certain things like groceries, but it's definitely come down a lot. So I think people are worried that they've turned what was going to be a magnificent soft landing and potentially into a hard landing, and that will freak people out. But I know what you mean. It's kind of happened exactly how they said it would happen. That is true, but I think people were saying that it would be a soft landing style cut, and now it looks like it's going to be. They could have overshot, and basically we could go into a harder recession.
Yeah. We'll certainly see. I feel like it doesn't, it's boots on the ground here in America. I guess it doesn't feel like a super strong recession to me. Like I remember back in 2008, most of my friends, like a lot of my friends were laid off and could not get jobs in 2008. And granted, my social circle is a little bit different now. Like I'm 39. But I'm not seeing like that level of like true folks who are getting laid off and can't get jobs. So it feels a little bit different.
Isn't the best way to see if you're in a recession to go ask a strip club? Wasn't that the thing? You have to
Those
ask
indicators have been bad. Yeah, they've been bad for a while. I think.
Does someone want to go boots on the ground for us and let us know we're all cuffed? I'm newly engaged. Oh, these guys are dads with kids. If someone wants to do us a favor in the audience, then go ask a stripper for us if we're in a recession or not, because that's where they feel it the most, right?
I mean, in 2008, I think unemployment was like 7 or 8%. It was, and at the moment it's 4.2, 4.3. We're not at that sort of level. But yeah, it's more just stocks around the world have hit all-time highs. It's not like we're sitting here and going like, oh my god, it's down 6% and it's negative on the year. Like stocks have been ripping, absolutely ripping. So now the idea that they may not have performed this perfect soft landing is freaking people out a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Everything was to maintain the positive momentum. Like everything had to be perfect, and it's looking like it's not perfect.
Yeah,
yeah, that's exactly it. That I didn't realize that odds on Kamala on poly markets getting so much higher.
Big move.
I knew there was the polls were different, but like that has been this is 44% now. 44%. They're putting. It's funny how there is more chances on the markets for Michelle Obama than RFK. I just saw that too. That was funny. Look at that. No, seriously, look at this.
This is where the line that poly market is a truth-telling machine is a little bit gray. Like it's much more likely that it's a few heavy bettors who are just doubling down on Michelle Obama, right? Because I don't see how she's more likely than RFK. I think the Obamas came out and endorsed Kamala.
Okay, yeah. You know, the best thing for us at this stage is we need the Dems to just go pro crypto and we're saved. Please. I go to sleep every night and I pray that the Democrats say one bullish thing on crypto just so we don't have to make this a political thing anymore. It's just like
there's some crypto roundtable happening on Monday, I think. I saw I don't have the link to Twitter. I saw there is some
with who?
I think Rokon was reporting on this. I'll have to try to see if I can find this while we're chatting. But they're starting to come to the table. I think everyone's very skeptical of it. And also it seems like the permissionless crew is really trying to get Kamala to come. So that'll be interesting as well.
That would be good. It would be really good for that to happen. I'm just going through. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it. But anyways, so there you go. That's your markets today. We're still good though. Don't worry, y'all. I mean, our memes are bleeding. The memes are definitely bleeding versus the majors, but I'm sure we'll get to that. Tyler, let's see what you got for us today.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis, Tyler D on Fomo hour cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. All right, crypto majors relatively strong here today compared to stocks after a bad jobs report. Sol is lagging down about 3.5%. Bitcoin at 64,700. Big Michael Saylor, he's looking to buy another $2 billion of Bitcoin from MicroStrategy. Certainly another loud headline, more of a quiet headline here. Block and Square, the company, They bought another 173 Bitcoin this past quarter. So another major company putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet. We had Coinbase release their Q2 earnings. It included a beat in revenue at 1.4 billion, though a drop in income tied to a 27% fall quarter over quarter in trading and transaction fees. So that was notable. Jupiter, they have officially launched this supply reduction proposal. It is now live, proposing 30% token burn from their 10 billion total token supply to 7 billion, including 30% cut in the team tokens. In meme news, Coinbase advanced, they're going to list perp futures for Mew and meme coins in Memeland's meme token. Positive news there. Wow. Less positive, Scottie Pippen, his latest meme coin launch, Ball. It's holding around $3 million market cap. After the dev sold 330,000 in one clip. That perhaps inspired Beeple's last everyday titled "Pump Dumpster Fire." Kind of a sign of the times with where we're at here in August 2024. A couple quick NFT headlines. Doodles, they officially unveiled their collab with Arizona Iced Tea, sharing that special tea bottles will be available for purchase online and in select physical locations in New York, Southern California, and Miami. Then Rect Drinks, shout out to our Rect crew. They introduced the new Rect Rewards program, allowing users to earn those drank points for completing quests and purchasing games.
I love when Mando. She's so funny, dude. Yeah, I always do that. It's hilarious. Okay, I was gonna say let's start with Scottie Pippen, but let's just start with Rect. Then we'll go to Scottie Pippen because the Scottie shit is hilarious. I mean, tell me more, Mando. Man, you're chefing out there in London, are you?
Yeah, we got a load of stuff happening. I mean, OSF's been the guy leading it alongside. Got a couple of Rect guys in the community who've helped build it out as well. But yeah, you're gonna be able to basically earn drinks for doing various things, including buying drinks. And who knows where that leads? But yeah, drank points. Have you gone onto the website? Of course you haven't.
I have not. I'm about to do it for the first time.
Yeah.
I have not.
You might be able to claim at the start. There's like I think Burn last time I checked was was quite far high up the leaderboard. I need to check who's on it already.
Ooh.
But a bunch of familiar faces are on the leaderboard.
Let me take a shot. So first you take. Oh, this is fun. Look at this, Tyler. Look at that. Terms of service, of course. So blah, 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 blah. Yes, I've totally read them. Wallet, MetaMask. But my Rect guys are in my vault. Does that change something? No. Okay, I'll do it after.
Yeah,
I'll do it after. Yeah, maybe I'll just move one out of there and check it out. This is fun though. Okay, so points. So you guys are unveiling points for. Let me see. That was, by the way, this content is insane. You guys are so good at this shit. I love it. You guys are crushing it with that. The Rect guy coming to life. It's really fun. All right. Well, I guess something is brewing, huh?
Dude, they're working hard. Working bloody hard on it. I wish OSF was on the show, actually. He would have been able to take you through. But basically, we should be having the drinks out soon, at least the first batch. But for now, there's just a bunch of different quests you can do. Classic point system, really.
Bro, when you started this whole shit, like with DJs, did you think one day you'd start a fucking beverage company? Did you Yeah. It is so absurd to me. Like, in a good way.
I think it's been like a passion project. OSF really wanted to create this drink, right? Based on him drinking less alcohol. And we always felt like Rect actually could be a really good brand from the moment that it was created. So and now everyone owns it as well, right? All the community own this as well. So I think you got a really good shot at creating something pretty cool here.
It's cool to watch passion projects play out. And this does feel like that. It doesn't feel forced. Clearly you're doing this and sharing so much of it back with holders. So it's hard not to root for this.
I love that. I'm gonna have to go farm this shit. This is cool. I love this. This is Rogue Radio. Look at that. If you have one finance, you'll be able to claim a bonus 1,000 drank. There you go. There you go. Make sure you claim, y'all. Make sure you claim. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Make sure you claim your rec points, your drank points, right?
Drank.
Because drank. Who came up with that?
I think that was a group effort, if I'm honest. OSF's not a big I don't think he likes rap that music that much, so I don't think he was. I don't think it's like a T-Pain reference or anything like that.
Let me buy your drink. I don't have
like
money
that.
in the bank anymore. I love it. A T-Pain reference. Hell yeah. There you go. Someone said alcohol is haram, but drank ain't. There you go. That's I love that. Tyler, talk to me about this, Scotty. I mean, I have to say, I'm shook because he used to listen to. Remember Mando, like back when he did the NFT thing, he used to like actually listen to FOMO Hour when it was GM3 for a moment. He was always in the audience, so him or whoever's behind the account. And now he's back. I mean, run me through. This is absurd. Run me through this, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, so he popped up maybe a couple weeks back and was like, starting to do like the classic celebrity thing. Of course, this is the Sky Pippen Twitter account. We don't know if it's him or his manager or whatever. Jumping in Twitter spaces saying like, "Oh, Solana or Ethereum," stuff like this, and then they start this tagline, "Be like Satoshi." Like, okay, yeah, so you're really taking this seriously with "Be like Satoshi." So what maybe not like Satoshi is to full stack Hitler the coin from the dev wallet just a handful of hours after launch. So I just sent you a tweet from Waz. He had the chart. It's pretty epic. I think within it's ball. It's on ETH though.
Ball?
Yes, the token is on ETH. Ticker ball. It is. I mean, it's still holding at 2.7 million with $500,000 in liquidity. So like I don't know exactly where folks got in at. It did spike to about 10 million before the devs sold. It sold 330,000 worth in one clip. But that didn't send it to zero.
So is there CTL?
People came back and had been
Scotty
buying
Pippen coin.
So yeah, I'm not in the trenches on this one. Like clearly people are still buying it. Perhaps it's because the liquidity is good. Go to like the 5 minute or something. Yeah. There, you see it there.
There you go.
So I mean, it ran up.
It's right.
It went straight up to 10.
Darth Vader. Look at this red candle.
I feel like we're just not taking any of this stuff seriously anymore, which is probably a good thing, for the space. Like we moved on from the celeb meta pretty damn fast, and rightfully so. And like, these are the outcomes.
So how much is Scottie Pippen worth?
I would guess less than we all think if he's doing stuff like this. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know offhand.
It says 20 mil online, but never know about online.
Yeah. He's been doing a lot of random crypto stuff, right? Like, didn't he do an NFT back in the day? He's been around.
Yeah. He used to listen to the show and tag us to get to stuff like that. He's like the typical playbook, like follows me, comes on the show, like is in the audience, tweets at us. That's interesting. Says $2.5 million though, so it's not at zero. it's
not at
zero.
It's actually actively dumping right now.
Yeah. Shit, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that is so. Great. Oh yeah, it is dumping right now. It is definitely dumping. It just lost another $300,000 market cap in like 5 seconds. So it is definitely lower now. I don't know. I find this. I mean, did you guys see the video he posted? I thought it's so weird.
Oh, I actually didn't see that.
This one.
What did he do?
Decentralization. Real world sports.
What?
Be like Satoshi.
So that's like the quality of his advisors. Right?
Security. Decentralization. That's an all-time video.
This is insane. I mean, look at he's like, yo, be like Satoshi. Like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on here? Like,
It's tough, man. We
Scotty
love
Pippen,
Scotty in Chicago, but it's like a little harder. I mean, I think we can all probably get past this stuff, but like, damn,
I mean,
it kind of sucks to watch in real time.
Tyler, how do you feel about this? This is like this guy's like your goat. How do you feel about this as this shit kept
I
going
don't love
in,
it.
or
Like,
whatever you call
I'll
it?
be honest. Like, in some, like my initial reaction is like, does it tarnish his legacy a little bit? But I mean, when you zoom out further, probably not. But it's not. It doesn't make me like him more. I'll say that.
But you know what it is? We see it, but I don't think normies see it. Like
No one
they
else
don't do that
sees it.
stuff on
No one
IG
else
and
knows
stuff.
about this.
Like they
And
really do.
that's why they still do it, right? It's like this is gonna blow over in 2 days, and then he'll be able to do it again next year if he wants. Like he wants another 300,000. So, and no one else cares. So he'll be fine.
But I have a question, like what's 300K? Like I'm not, I'm not gonna say, $8 million is nothing, LMAO, but 300K after taxes is fucking nothing. Like you can't buy anything anymore, especially without those rate cuts. Like, yeah, like what? Like all this for 300 grand? Like this is weird, no? You guys don't find it all weird? Like, don't you look at this from like what the fuck?
I don't know how broke he is. He's been married a few times, right? So I don't know.
I think people like
this
making money. They like making easy money, and he's probably making a lot less than he was. So
$300,000. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
crazy.
the legal risks of stuff like this. I'm guessing he's like hands off enough that he doesn't face that type of thing. But
dude, yeah, someone's saying I don't. My boss doesn't get out of bed for 300K. Well, I'll get out of bed for 300 grand, but I'm saying I ain't trying to like tarnish my legacy for 300 grand. You know what I mean? Like or like do like so it's like ball. So they're tokenizing the Game 5 ball too. Like it's like a whole it's an actual real thing. I don't know.
Decentralization.
okay, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, we got to go through these tweets.
Security.
Meta.
Decentralization. Community. Decentralization. Real world sports art.
Love it. Love it.
Decentralization. Oh my god. This is so funny, dude. Holy shit. This is so good. Oh my god. This is wild. I mean, who convinces these people to do this? Is Sahil behind this?
Maybe.
I mean, if Sahil is behind this, he's truly the GOAT. Like, there's no questions. Like, he is the best to have done these scams then. What is this one?
I have the Game 5 ball from our first championship win against the Lakers in 1991, right here. 33 years later, I'm making history again by tokenizing this historic ball on the blockchain. So let's make history together as you can officially be a part of this legendary moment. Hey, everyone.
I'm trying to research Bulls collectibles here. Okay, so the 1998 Michael Jordan Finals jersey was sold for $10 million.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, so like that's an iconic, like that's top of the line. So I'm trying to figure out like, what could be a fair market value for this basketball. So I guess that's probably what's keeping it up. I don't know. Like I'm just trying to come up with any reason why this thing is not like at zero.
But there's no proof of ownership. Like you own the coin, you don't own the thing. Like if it was an NFT, it's like fractionalized.
Decentralization.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, good call. I mean, haven't we seen that with like some of the Doge? There's the team that like fractionalizes the memes and whatnot, and airdrops the tokens. I don't know. There's some
stock token.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Markets are going to zero. Markets are going to zero right now, guys.
What's going on? What did I miss?
Getting
That's 64 and a half.
Getting bad out there.
What?
Yes. Just looking across markets,
Yeah.
everything is just tanking, man.
Yeah. Is it over?
Don't know if it's over, but it's definitely not looking so good.
All right. Well, moving on. Tyler, what else you got for us here? And reminder, everybody, to retweet the spaces because we got the Rollbit loot box spins again today, and we're actually going to pick 2 people from the crowd directly. That way we get two listeners here. The question stuff is complicated. We'll bring it back next week, but we'll pick someone. What else you got for us today, Tyler?
Yeah, maybe a couple things. So quickly on the Coinbase Q2 earnings, if folks care about that, 'cause I think a lot of people do. Total revenue, again, 1.4 million. It's down 1% quarter over quarter. Transaction revenue, 780 million. That's down 27% quarter over quarter. That's tied to the trading on their platform. Their subscription and services were up 17%. Noticeably, like I didn't see a whole lot of chatter about Base itself. Perhaps I just missed that. A few other takeaways from like the Q&A call. They said that they were talking about L2s and the fact that no one wants to bridge. That was a direct quote, I believe, from Brian Armstrong. So more of a direct path to Base via their smart wallet is what they're looking for. They're excited for Robinhood's growth as it grows the overall pie. They noted that 56% of Fortune 500 companies have on-chain projects. So they're here. Right. It's not like we're in like the early Genesis stages. Like over half of these companies are building, and then they said over the next 3 to 5 years, focused on scalability, regulatory clarity, and utility. So no like massive takeaways. I think it's somewhat notable that trading was down fairly substantially quarter over quarter. It could be just partially like a summertime thing. I would expect it to be probably fairly lower as well in Q3. Then Q4 will be the one to watch. The stock opened up 2%, but I'm imagining it's probably down with the rest of the market here today.
Yeah, it's I'm actually surprised of how red it is. Because those were some pretty good statistics, right?
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. I mean, everything's down, right? Absolutely everything's getting hammered right now. So it is what it is. Hang tight, y'all. Hang tight. Hang tight. Super cycle. Super cycle.
We're still holding the party line. We're holding the party line on that one. In lighter news, we saw the Doodles thing. There's not a whole lot to chat about. They're 12 packs of tea. They look pretty cool. It's a big brand activation. And then you can also, for those who are really big collectors, they've got the custom wearables for those Doodles too. So you can actually buy the Arizona themed like digital clothes for your avatars. So there was that. And I thought what we could chat about is for a minute or two here for Oak. We haven't is Fancy Top. Have you been checking in?
I'm not gonna lie, I completely dropped off. I haven't played since like that one tournament we did on the show.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were still. I figured maybe you were out this week, but the rewards came in. They're actually okay. So they gave a retroactive reward today for everyone who played in tournaments. So I ended up the month with about 3,500 gold just from Fantasy Top. A lot of fantasy points, and then probably got about half an ETH in prizes. And I've got like good cards, but not like great cards. So my point is, like, there is, for those who are ready to just grind, I think there is somewhat of an opportunity here, where there's like not a whole lot else going on, especially in the Blast ecosystem. They also implemented the voting, so you can get voted out now. And interestingly, the market is voting Greg, the number one performing card, out right now. The team might have to step in to stop that from happening.
Wait, vote out? What do you mean vote out?
You can vote out like 5 heroes per period, and their cards are all replaced with other heroes of that rank. So the concept was to get rid of like the lower performers who are just kind of raking fees because their cards get turned over a decent amount, but they're not even tweeting, adding like 0 value, and then to open the door up for other heroes. But then folks are apparently going after Greg, the high performing card, likely just to screw over people who have his card, which would be a big problem if that happened. But I think they're not going to let that happen. But I don't know, it's worth checking in on. You know, if you've got nothing else to do, you've got the cards, right? Like I'm probably spending 30 minutes a week
right now.
20 to 30 minutes a week.
Yeah,
probably
I'm. You're right. I think you're right. It's a fun game.
And then the other chatter, Clemente, wild card that he is. It basically started rumors that Pac-Moon is going to that they should bridge off a blast, which caused a bit of a spike in the Pac-Moon chart. I think it's been a race since then. I think Cyrus ran with it as well, but it does kind of raise questions of like, what is that? And that was a pretty popular token at one point. I mean, it went to 60 million market cap. I think over 100 million FTV. It's now down, 80-90% from local highs. A lot of the chatter momentum is gone, but they still have a decent team behind it. So I'm curious if we'll learn what their next move is sometime soon. They completed their airdrop. So if you talked about Pac-Moon, go check your wallet on Blast. You may have some tokens.
Interesting. Is there anything much going on in that ecosystem right now besides the fantasy top stuff?
Not that I'm aware of. And
I'm
the chart
not
doesn't
much,
look
huh?
great. The Blast chart does not look great.
Why are my drank points not on Blast? What the fuck? OSF? What? How come?
Yeah, we
Wait,
should have.
I'm surprised you guys don't have some crazy, thing going on Blast here. Ovi was like the Blast bull.
Yeah. I don't know what he's done with his. I actually genuinely don't know what he's done with his Blast now. I know he bought some. Remember, he was live on the show and he bought some, right? And then he got the airdrop. I don't know. I know he was getting more bearish today, so maybe he's getting out.
Ovi's going. Ovi's, yeah, he's
going to sell all his
right
crypto
now.
if Kamala gets elected.
Yeah,
Brother, I
feels like
wouldn't be
he's in that
surprised
mood.
if he already. I wouldn't be surprised if he already sold all his crypto. I'm kidding, but he's
That's why we're looking down.
Yeah, Ovi's going through this phase where he overtrades, and then he gets annoyed, and he's super bearish. But it's okay. We'll get bullish again. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, he's the reason why Bitcoin's going. Yeah, he's that red candle of Bitcoin. That's OSF. Because he made $250 million this cycle, right? So that's one wick. So the German government was actually he has more Bitcoin than the German government had. So it was. I love starting rumors about Obi. I always throw different amounts every time. Yeah, he bought the alien. Oh my god! Let's check out NFTs real quick, Tyler. How are NFTs doing?
Not great. I feel like it's basically a chop week. Actually a little bit worse than that. So majors are down about 10%. In a week where ETH is also down. So there's just not many catalysts or headlines or action coming out. I think the most interesting of the week was what the Memeland team dropped. They basically dropped a new utility coin for their NFTs, the captains, the potatoes. It's called N-Meme. By staking your NFTs, you accumulate this N-Meme, which you can swap for their meme token. So it's effectively additional yield. The market liked it at first. That they spiked about 6 to 10%. But they've since given those gains back. And
Interesting.
And the rest of the board, I think there's been a lot of chatter on will Milady's flip Bored Apes this year because there's the poly market line on that. Bored Apes are 9.6 right now. Milady's are 4.9. I mean, I think I'm not interested in betting that because I feel like that's something that could, if a Milady whale really wants to win the bet, maybe they've got enough to make that happen. But I'm on the no side there. Yeah, actually, I haven't checked the punk board. So punks are at 77K.
24K. Oh my god, what the fuck? We're going to zero. ETH is about to break under 3,000 right now.
That's a decent floor as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice
This is not a floor
Purple
punk
hat.
usually. At least. Yeah.
And a clown nose.
Damn. I need to replace the punks that I have in the loot box because I the ones I have in there are higher than this. Holy shit. Well, I won't do it now. I guess if you win, GG's if you sell this one, because the ones I have in the loot box are a little more expensive. But that's wow. Okay. Well, look, well, this is a bear trap, y'all. Don't worry about it. This is a bear trap.
Yes.
Tyler near like Spanish Drake.
Almost a spit take.
Yeah. Don't
They
worry,
won't
y'all.
trap
Don't
me.
worry, y'all. They won't trap me. They won't trap me. We got this, right? Like Tyler's jingle goes. We're getting some bash, some bears. As the show goes. All right, we're gonna get to the loot box spins now, y'all. But are we making a call Monday? Like, are we gonna be higher, lower? Like, what do we feel here? We making a little call ahead of the weekend? Are we gonna see weekend pump, or are we gonna see anemic volumes?
This feels like
it could be a
yeah.
it could be a shaky weekend in my opinion.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that, man. There you go. See, our listeners are saying higher, 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 and hopefully higher. There you go. Our listeners all said higher. All the listeners are saying higher. And Mando and Tyler are saying lower. So I'm scared here. I'm
not saying lower.
It's because of Tyler. We're
imagine we get another round of missiles on a Saturday, and who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be a volatile weekend. Let's just we can probably leave it at that.
Yeah, probably touch some grass this weekend, right? Probably good to touch some grass. Someone say I'm going with Capo. I have no idea what Capo's saying right now, but he's been pretty bad this cycle.
Oh, Kaleo tweeted out a 12K price target for Bitcoin, and a lot of people believed him. So that's also a sign of where we're at on the timeline sentiment.
All right. Well, Godspeed. All right, let's get to these loot box spins. So should we just like rip it and pick people on the spaces? Like, what are we thinking?
I like it.
You really like it? Like we just like kind of go crazy and you guys each tell me to stop and then I just pick the person. Should we do that?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do that. We try everything. I know some people don't like this, but some people also don't like the questions. Some people don't like the other way. So, it's hard, but at the end of the day, we're here to give you guys some money. So let's have some fun. All right. No need to request. Don't request to speak. Don't request to speak. It doesn't change anything. So I have my phone here. And then Mando, you tell me to stop first. We'll pin the person, and Tyler goes second. Tell me to stop, and then we'll pick like that. So I'll put my microphone down though. All right.
Okay, stop.
Let's see that person, Marco, and they retweeted. Perfect. There you go. This person called Marco JP Dorgan. JP Dorgann. JP Dorgan. Jesus Christ, your bio, dude. Wow, this is him. This is JP Dorgan. Marco. Congratulations. Congratulations. So I sent you a request to come on stage if you want to come and claim that. Or you can try requesting, but I sent you an invite to come on the show. And then Tyler, so I'm gonna put my mic down and I'll do the same thing.
Stop. There you go.
Got it. Wait, let me see. They didn't retweet, so go again. Wait, there's a rule. There are rules.
Stop.
Hold on. Do it again.
Stop.
All right, let's see. No retweet again, and 3 tweets and doesn't even follow me. Jesus Christ, Tyler, can you pick someone good? Can you... One more try. Let's go.
All right, this is gonna be a quick one. Stop.
All right, here you go. Pudgy Penguin, a penguin. There you go. Andrew, soon and never. Andrew, congratulations. You win. You've retweeted me. Yeah. The sad thing is his bio says his pin tweet is I actually like pineapple on pizza. Jesus Christ. Terrible. I could almost like bar you for that. All right, so JP Dorgan and the Andrew person, if you want to come on stage, we've sent you requests already. Can Get your asses on stage. You won Robot Spins, and you're both listeners on there, so you can't be bots. So there you go. Marco's on stage. Amazing. What's up, Marco?
What's up?
Yo. And then Andrew, come on stage when you see this. I sent you a request to speak, bottom right, or just request, but you're good. You win anyways. All right, let's go. Let's get on with this. Let's go on the spins. All right, Marco, are you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
All right. Look at that loot box. Let's get it. Let's go. Hold on. Oh, I'm missing something. Sorry. Mando, I wanted to know what's the name of the golden hoodie again for Red Guy.
What do you mean in terms of a trait?
Yeah, the trait. I'm looking for that. I'm missing one NFT.
I don't think it's called Golden Girl. I think it's just called Gold.
No. I'm missing one NFT. That's the thing. That's why it's not 100%. Okay, now we're good. There you go. All right, Marco, let's spin, baby. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh wow!
Let's go.
Wow!
Let's go.
Damn! Oh, holy shit! Sick. Congratulations, dude! You made 20 grand.
20K.
Thank you so much.
Dude,
Wow.
let's go! That's awesome! Come on, man! How you feeling, Marco?
Bro, I'm feeling fucking great. Yo, this is
Congratulations, dude. Congrats, man. We'll reach out to you, okay? We'll reach out to you and get this sent to you right away. That's awesome. All right, Andrew, how you doing? He's on stage. You can hear me. Okay, perfect. He's there. All right, let's spin for Andrew. Big win. Come on, big win. You can hear me. Okay, perfect. He's there. All right, well, that's the Red Guy. This was with 50. Oh, that's a nice one. Congratulations with $1,500, Andrew. There you go. Here we go. Well, that's awesome. A Milady win, a Red Guy win. You fucking love to see it. Another $20,000 given on FOMO Hour. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, boys. Enjoy it. Peace out.